Good morning, everyone. It's been a while since I've told this story, but now's the right time. Remember we talked, I think it's been like 2 years ago, about the brick masons. And remember, the brick mason's most important job is really two things. One is to have precise measurements, to understand what he or she is trying to build, to understand how the details of the daily work ended in something miraculous and beautiful. And that is one half of the Mason's job in major situations. And really, we're kind of going to tell this story about a couple hundred years ago in pre-ancient Italy. So these cathedrals are being built. And the brick mason, as we said, has two jobs. One of them is to be sure to understand what the outlying goal is, but the other is to ensure each brick is of the highest quality and can withhold the stress. Now think about this, right? So when we think about our work, each day there's really two things that's going on. There's what's happening with SBC from May of 2020 through the end of 2030, and that's Vision 2030. That's building up who we're going to be. That's understanding the cathedral. We're going to get there in just a second. But what happens each day with each client and with each note that's taken and with each note that's input into a partner system and with each phone call to develop a new partnership that Kyle and Denise and others are making, and with every new little piece of technology that Christy's bringing on board and sharing with us, and every update that Megan makes to CRM, and every time Karen goes out of her way to please another partner, each of those are bricks in our cathedral. They seem like just work sometimes, but what we're doing, every little step matters. So remember that when you're working with somebody, and I get it, we care. We care about these people. We care about their lives. We care about their work, but it's work, right? And sometimes putting in notes seems monotonous, right? And sometimes, Kyle and Denise, it's hard to pick up the phone and call the next person that might say no, they're not interested. But it's all part of a bigger plan. It's all part of creating every single little brick, every action that can withhold the stress of what we're building. So I wanted to share this with you again. This is an updated version of the Vision 2030. And I want you to see the darker gray, the lighter gray, and the white, because here's what's cool, guys. We have 5 years to go. And we've got some of the major pieces in play. Never before, and I'll speak for Kyle and Karen, and they can correct me if I'm wrong. Never before have we felt so sure the right people in the right seats. For those of you, that read Traction, or maybe read the book that we had earlier, the right people in the right seats is the most important thing to have, and we're there. And if you look at the dark gray boxes, these are the right people in the right seats. In the light gray boxes, there's no people in the wrong seat. We're just not built out yet, right? So it's not a quality issue. It's a numbers issue, and that's expected. And I'll be honest with you, the white boxes that you see, we're just not there yet. Those people don't exist yet because that's not part of our plan. So every day when you do your work, please take a step back and think every action does two things. One, it helps a person, right? Yes, a note helps a person, because if we can't put notes in well and correctly into the delight of our partners, then we're not going to get the funding opportunities to help the people we want to help. Everything helps a person. Number two, we're building something bigger than each of us. We're building an organization that'll continue to move forward our mission of helping business owners change their lives, change the lives of their children, and change the lives of their neighborhood. It's a wonderful business to be in. And thank you for understanding every step, every day builds our goal. Have a great week.